Charlie here. So I'm currently standing in the press room at the London Stadium. You can see that West Ham crest there. I've just been to West Ham's goalless draw against Chelsea. Wasn't the best of London derbies, but it ended 0-0. A really good point for West Ham, not so much for Chelsea, which I'm going to be looking at in today's vlog. Now, I haven't been around for a while. I've been away actually on holiday, so today's my first vlog in a while. I hope you do enjoy it. So let's look at the game from today. Now, it ended 0-0, but West Ham did have a lot of good chances to score. There was that amazing chance for Yarmolenko in the second half, and really I think that West Ham should have walked away with all 3 points. I don't know what you guys think, but I actually thought they probably should have gotten all 3 points. Now I'm going to look at West Ham quickly and their display. So for me, I thought that despite the fact that they had and displayed poor finishing, I think Marko Arnautovic's face said it all. You know, when he was stood up in the executive box because he was injured, and his face after Yarmolenko missed that header or sent it wide, it was priceless, and it just kind of showed you that if you kind of felt that if Arnautovic had been on the pitch, things might have been different. But despite the poor finishing by West Ham, they were disciplined. They were very well organised today, and you kind of felt that there's like a new era of confidence in the squad. Certainly defensively, you kind of felt like today they didn't feel like they were going to concede, and they felt like they could hang on in there, and there wasn't kind of the panic whenever Chelsea were going forward. So I thought it was a good display. I think now they are building on something really nice after beating Everton. Now they've drawn against Chelsea. What about Chelsea? Well, I listened to Maurizio Sarri here, actually. This is where the managers sit. Maurizio Sarri was here about an hour ago, and he was speaking about the fact that he doesn't think the fact that Chelsea only arrived back to London after that Europa League win on Friday afternoon, the fact that they're delayed for so long, actually had any bearing on the result today. But I thought Chelsea actually looked quite lethargic, quite slow. A couple of reasons I think for that. Firstly, it was freezing cold. Now, if you can see, I have got my winter scarf on, I've got my turtleneck on, and I've got a coat on, and it's late September. That's how cold it was today. It was as cold as a January evening, which is bizarre, and it was raining heavily. Now, I think the weather played its part. I actually think that they look quite slow and tired just because of the fact that they didn't have that much time to recover after that Europa League win. I also think it was down to West Ham being very good and resilient. I thought Declan Rice was excellent, actually. I also thought what was interesting was that Eden Hazard probably had his least effective performance of the season today. He was rested in the Europa League. He didn't play in that game, and he still proved quite ineffective today. I don't think there's anything really to worry about. I think they have a really good start to the season, but it's something to note. Also, I thought what was interesting is that Gary Cahill got his first appearance for Chelsea this season, which is quite incredible considering he is the Chelsea captain. He obviously came on just because Antonio Rudiger was injured. Not a serious injury, Sarri has said, so don't fear, Chelsea fans. But I do feel it's a bit harsh that Christensen wasn't in the squad. I mean, he was so consistent last season. I know he started to suffer from some of the mistakes at the tail end of the season, but I think to be fighting to be in the squad, I think is quite harsh on him. Obviously, Cahill's out of contract soon. I don't know whether or not he will leave in January, but I think he will take heart from the fact that maybe, well, obviously he played today, but he might be in the coming games, because I don't know how serious the Rudiger injury is. It's going to be an interesting week for Chelsea. They've got Liverpool twice in the space of a week, and I'm going to be at that game between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. So hit subscribe on my YouTube channel if you want to see or be the first to see my vlog from that match. In the meantime, I hope you guys are all well, and I will be seeing you very, very soon.